It's not just Mudryk, Jules.
No.
Chelsea continue to be linked with strikers Marcus Thuram and Noni Madueke, who, for those who don't know, plays for PSV Eindhoven, but is actually English.
Yeah.
I believe former Spurs, former Palace even. Very, very young, so I think 19 years old. And perhaps most interesting, defensive midfielder Moises Caicedo. Who would imagine that? A manager raiding his old club.
I mean, why would you stop spending the money? It's already 500 million pretty much since the last transfer window in 6 months, which is as much as Liverpool in the last 10 years. They've outspent the whole 19 other clubs in the Premier League put together. This month is crazy, and there's still 2 weeks to go. I mean, for me, the priority, and we said, Joe Felix and to some extent Mudryk makes sense if you have a goal scorer with them now, because there's none right now. I don't believe in Kai Havertz, and even he said it after the game yesterday. I don't score 25 goals a season. Everybody knows that.
He said I play as a 9. He didn't say I am a 9. He says I play as a 9.
Exactly. But for me, the priority now that you got Mudryk and Joe Felix, and you may be okay for the attacking positions, maybe, is in midfield. The midfield needs redone completely, refurbishment, whatever you want. If you can get Caicedo, I don't know what the price would be crazy for sure, but if you can get him, go for him. I mean, watching the Brighton performance against Liverpool, him and McAllister were just outstanding in midfield, that partnership. And Caicedo, I think, would improve Chelsea massively. I think he would improve a lot of teams massively. I don't think Brighton will let him go in January, but you might be able to do a deal and leave him there on loan. I mean, I don't know what can happen, but for me now, the priority has to be in midfield.
More so than this Thuram, because
I would love to see Marcus there.
The one thing I will say is
Marcus would be cheap.
If something, because he's 6 months away from free agency, but if something happens to Kai Havertz up front, or if he gets suspended or whatever, then you either have this Aubameyang freak show situation.
Yeah, that's not possible.
Which is obviously not viable.
No.
Or what?
Oh, yeah.
Who plays up front? Raheem Sterling plays up front when he's back?
Felix. No, I know.
Joe Felix is your center forward?
No, I know.
Oh,
I know.
Okay,
so let me rephrase. Priority is in midfield. No. Priority is as a striker too. I get you that.
What I'm saying is there's multiple priorities. And this is how dysfunctional it is that you can spend all this money. You bring in these experts. All right, the experts have only just come in. But
no, true. But for example, Madueke for £40 million, I would not understand.
It makes no sense.
When you need the striker and you need the midfielder far more than another wild player, as talented as he is and as exciting and as young as he is, I would not get that unless you get Madueke and a midfielder and a striker.
And you know what? There will be people who are telling Todd Bowley, maybe on his. It's weird because there was some suggestion that he did a Twitter Spaces.
Yeah,
he was listening in. But it's not clear if it's actually him or if that's whatever. But they went for Enzo Fernandez, right?
Yeah.
They inquired about him, right?
Yeah. Which more than that, even. Yeah.
So obviously you need play, but again, Enzo Fernandez is a different profile from Moises Caicedo.
Completely.
So who are you signing? What are you trying to do? What is your profile of midfielder? And there's going to be people who are saying, oh well, but careful with Caicedo because we already have Conte and Jorginho and Gallagher. And like, guys, Conte's injured. Conte ain't walking through that door for a very, very long time, if ever, right? Jorginho's out of contract in the season. Yeah. Plus, every time he plays, you're like, oh, he's too soft. You don't like him. We don't, So you need bodies, and you need bodies in that area of the park. Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.